the Graveyard Librarian. She reads the books of the dead. There's a graveyard at the edge of the old town, the kind people cross the street to avoid. Locals whisper about the caretaker, but no one ever sees her by day. Her name is Margot. By day, she's invisible. By night, she becomes the Graveyard Librarian, keeper of a library that doesn't hold books for the living, but stories written by the dead. No one knows how the Graveyard Library appeared. Some say it rose from the earth the night a hurricane tore the old town apart. Some say it's Margot's curse, or her purpose. Margot walks the crooked rows of tombstones with an old brass lantern. Beneath each stone lies not just a coffin, but a book, a leather-bound journal containing the true confessions, regrets, and last secrets of the dead who lie there. Margot's job is to read, not for herself, but for them. She sits on cracked stone benches at midnight, whispering the words back to the shadows, giving voice to the voiceless, absolution to the restless. Tonight, the wind carries a new chill. Margot senses it before she sees it. One grave has split open at the base, not the coffin, but the hidden library door beneath. A new book waits on the steps. Fresh ink drips from its spine. Margot picks it up. The lantern flickers. This book, this is her story. Bound in leather she recognizes from her father's old coat. She hasn't seen him in 20 years. He vanished without a trace. Her hands tremble as she opens the cover. The pages write themselves before her eyes, ghostly letters scrawling in wet ink. Margot, forgive me. It's her father's confession. He was no ordinary man, but the first graveyard librarian. He passed the curse to her when she was 5. He didn't abandon her. He sacrificed himself to bind restless souls that would have torn the town apart. Margot's eyes sting with tears. The pages flip on their own, the wind hissing secrets from a century ago, how the dead rose once, how the library was built as a prison for their regrets. She closes the book, clutching it to her chest. She feels them watching, thousands of souls waiting for her voice. She sits on the cold stone bench, opens her father's book, and begins to read aloud. All around her, the wind calms. The tombstones glow faintly. Warmth returns to the graveyard for the first time in decades. The dead listen. The town sleeps safely. Margot realizes her father is there too, standing by the oldest tree, lantern in hand, smiling for the first time in her memory. Tonight, Margot understands. She was never cursed. She was chosen to guard the town, to carry the burden, to keep the restless at peace. And as dawn breaks, for the first time, Margot doesn't vanish with the fog. She stands, lantern raised, ready for the next secret, the next story only the dead can tell. And in that graveyard, if you listen closely at midnight, you might hear Margot's voice, reading you your own secrets before you even know you're gone. Sometimes our greatest burden is really our greatest purpose. Even in darkness, we can be the light that keeps others safe.